Good evening, this is Game Night, and this is a super sweet thing looking into the new game coming in with the Skyblivion. As you can go and search over on steamcommunity.com, you can check out, you can see the autumn sale. Just going to get into it here right now. If you want to follow along, go on over by typing in steamcommunity.com and you'll see this this going on. The fans are blowing right now. It's some really good stuff to where you will be able to eventually see Skyblivion. This is a process. Some of the pictures were not they were kind of blurry on the other end from the other guys that were looking in on the pictures. Looked fine to me, but it looked a little blurry to them. So we want to have some clear coat pictures. And so as you're typing in steamcommunity.com, you'll see this right over here, and where I'm going to lead you over in here of where you can buy the base game. This is a sweet thing. So I want you to go over to where it says community. You'll see broadcasts, market, workshop, discussions, and home. I want you to click on the home button in the community section right over here, and you can find where it says find people, search for friends. So go right in here, just write in capital S Sllocsredle Redle. So capital S Sllocsredle. And by clicking on the enter button or on the search bar, this should send you in right here of where it says the capital S Sllocsredle. Yo. So by clicking on this, where you see the little thing that says spirit, that's a pretty good indication. You'll see that you're going into the right place. So by clicking on that, you go in here, you'll see this. You're like, wow, this is a lot of information. That it is. So you can click down here of on the where am I going? Oh yes, groups. We want groups. So you'll see the spirit picture right here, and you want to scroll down. News in here somewhere, and where cracked acorns is. It's a acorn. By clicking on that, going in here, you see cracked acorns. This is kind of the beginning of where Skyblivion is starting, and what I want you guys to do is I want you to get involved with buying the base game, because buying the base game is going to set us up to where we can go over into the other DLCs and be happily ever after playing Skyblivion. It's some sweet stuff. So where is the where's Skyblivion stuff? That's a good question. I forget where these things are. Announcements. Announcements. Hmm. I forget where this stuff is. It's under lists. I don't know where this is, but I do know it's in there. It's in there somewhere. Um, I don't know where this stuff is. So the overview. Question availability. Is that where it is? That's just a lot of mumbo jumbo. It was here, but it's not anymore. So, yeah. Oh, so this is this it? I don't know what this is. Okay, there we go. Back here. So yeah, Craig Gagorn's reviews. View all, I think. Oh, right here it is. Right here. This is beautiful. There's some new Skyblivion pictures that are coming in that you can look at every day. It's super sweet. I've seen this picture in here. This might be one of the Skyblivion characters that the guys are making inside of the game. For all I know, this is some really good stuff. So just by clicking on here where it says the Elder Scrolls Online Skyblivion. That's the question. I don't know where this stuff is. Great. There. Great. Okay, great. This is great. So I want you to be able to find where the sell is for the base game. It's like merely $5. $5. It's $5. I swear it's $5 in here. It's usually about $20. It's $5. It's about $5. Getting the base game, you can get it for about $5. Then you can start your journey on the Elder Scrolls Online Skyblivion. Explore mode. See all the views. Practical views. Nah, there's nothing else. Okay, so is it a joke? It's no, it's seriously about $5, and so I want you guys to be able to click in there, and I want to make sure that the company is able to record the information that you guys have bought. It's about $5, and this is a sweet thing to go in. So make sure you go over into Cracked Acorns. All right, I'm going to take a quick break, and this is not what I expected, but this is what it looks like. It's just really weird right now, but this is okay. So I will be back. There, found it. It's there. It's there. I knew it. So this is really good. As you look over here in the Cracked Acorns, you'll see the announcement here for Skyblivion beginning. Our featured lists, browse, about, admin, blah 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 blah. Right here is where. So make sure you go in here. It's $5. Let's look right now. There we go. The list. The list. So we have informational Elder Scrolls Online. This is what you'll see. This is how you get into Elder Scrolls Online. You get in the base game. Elder Scrolls Online is a blessing to play, where I get lost in most of the different games. That the base game is the most important part of playing games throughout years of playing different games. Some sweet stuff. So right now, currently, this might be available right now for you guys. If this is the way it is, with you buying like Skyblivion in here, I'm going to keep it in here And if this stays at $5.99, this is what you're gonna pay. But you have to go into cracked acorns, and you have to see if the price goes up. I'm not going to be involved with like discounting the base game. The base game is just it's regularly $19.99, and the company has put it down to a very nice price of $5.99. So when you get in here, make sure you buy the base game, because this is gonna get us set up for Skyblivion here on the online side. So those of you guys that are gonna stay in the online side, get in there right now and buy yourself a base game edition. Like what I've said before, if you don't have a Steam console, or if you cannot play on, if you cannot get Elder Scrolls Online on Steam, the memory that it takes to play this game is outrageous. I'm not even joking. Like on a PC or on a Macintosh, you're looking at about 100. It's the minimum required of what it says is about 95 gigabytes of memory. In reality, what you guys will do, just take it from me. In the app, it says that you need 112 gigabytes. So by you guys getting like an Xbox or a PlayStation, in some form, that's better off that you guys are playing on a regular console like an Xbox. But for this example, if you have an Xbox that you're playing with, you're not gonna be regularly buying the different things like throughout here on Steam. So what I'm explaining, this is on the higher end. This is like basically the highest tier that you can go in. And so what I want you guys to do is I want you to go and have an account, a Steam account. But you might not necessarily be an actual Steam player. I see what I'm saying? Like if you have an Xbox or PlayStation, you're going to want to be paying for the things that are on Xbox or PlayStation. Over here, to solidify the system, those of you guys that do have an Xbox or PlayStation, what I want you guys to do is I want you to have a Steam account to where you can buy the game. See what I'm saying? Once the sale goes off, the price goes up to about $20, and that's a very inexpensive price for you to be complete in Elder Scrolls Online. If somebody asks you, "Hey, have you paid for Elder Scrolls Online? Yeah. Have you paid for it on Steam?" And then you're like, "No, you're supposed to, so you can be connected with it." And this is a perfect way for you guys to get connected over to Steam. Even if you don't have a Steam machine, you will still be able to buy this. And what this does, this gets Skyblivion running. This is the first system. And once the first system gets up and running, you guys' PlayStations or Xboxes are going to run Skyblivion. See what I'm saying? This game is meant for you to own it. You can own Skyblivion one day. And for that to happen, go into Cracked Acorns and go in there to the Elder Scrolls Online where it says $5.99. Click on the button, and then you get yourself a copy, an electronic copy. If you can't play it on Steam, you'll still be contributing to linking up, and you'll be part of a larger part of the entire gaming society or gaming network, whatever you want to call it. That's the important important part for you guys, and that's the reason why not only I've said this, but others are saying this as well. Get yourself a Steam account and buy the base game in here, so Skyblivion can can be enjoyed by us all in different consoles that are available. There's only 3 basic consoles that can play the game. Now, if you have a higher end computer, which most don't, most do not have a capable memory inside of their computer, and that's why I'm suggesting for those of you to get a game console. It might look like it's kind of expensive at first. It's not that expensive. It really is really expensive when you first looked at it. You're like, whoa, that's really expensive. But years down the road, when you see this, when you buy this, you're going to understand how important by buying this in cracked acorns is. I'm going to take a quick break here, and I will get back here in a little bit. This is some really good stuff to see. I was like, where is that? There you go. Go to Cracked Acorns. Get yourself a copy of the base game of Elder Scrolls Online. I hope you're having a good night and looking in here into the system. Go into steamcommunity.com and you'll start to see a little bit more about the game coming up here for Skyblivion. Why is the you're not working? That's kind of strange. Okay, so we're over in Steam Community .com. You see the fans blowing. This is some fun stuff. And what you want to do is you want to go over into the community, over into home. Search for find people. Because capital S C or capital S Sllocsredle. That's like RTD2. It's a really fun stuff. And see the picture, the spirit picture. And you go over here, you see the all of the. Most people are like, whatever with the profile. That's okay. That shows some information of the different things throughout for Elder Scrolls. This also, I don't understand why it says currently offline. It's online. It is. It really is. So what you want to do is you want to scroll down to where the groups are. And that's where it shows cracked acorns. You don't have to join, but I do want. I wouldn't mind if you guys did join. That would be a great thing. But the important stuff of what I want you to do is I want you to go in and look at the base game of Elder Scrolls Online. That's the important part for you guys to start looking at. This is a good question here in the groups. Where do we go? Do we go to the announcements? Do we go to the discussions? Do we go to the events? Do we go to the here's an event. This is kind of cool. The new event coming in will be a fun wait for the game to fully develop. What's the game? Well, you will find out. As you can show this, it'll show some members in the group that will come in. There's only one member. There's some comments the group can comment. I just commented. No comments yet. There is hope. We're over here with curator. Let's see, where do we go? I think it's creator home. Creator home. What was this? View store page, I think. That's what we want. So this is the important stuff. So I'm going to start all over. And see, I'll go back over here to kind of show you guys the in of getting into the cracked acorns. That's a fun group to get involved with. If you don't want to become involved in the group, let's get the base game. That'll help you out tremendously. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm going to go back on the root that Sllocsredle. And that it gets over on here where you see the nice old spirit sign. I kind of thought about like what this stuff is, and I kind of like it just the way it is. This is kind of like a generic, a vanilla form of the site, and if any little droplet of color changes, you might think, well, what game series is it in? Well, this is to keep the system sacred, basically by keeping it like this, so the colors don't collide with other colors, and so that's why I kind of keep it like this. But scrolling down, you'll see where it says the cracked acorns. It's unmistakable. The cracked acorn, the acorn, little seed. You see here, you can kind of get involved in the group, and if you don't want to get involved in the group, you want to go all the way over to Creator Home. There we go. View store page. The lists. Okay, list or is it featured? This is very good. I like it where it says the featured, the lists. You see the is this Maroon's Dagon or is this another character? I think it's another character in Elder Scrolls. It's kind of a violent character. He's probably not so violent like when you get to know him, but he's violent because he's tired of all the crap that's going on. And it's like, sit on the table. sit on the knife table. You're like, what? Doesn't sound very fun, because it doesn't. But this sounds fun. Looking at the informational with Elder Scrolls is a blessing to play. Where I got lost in most of the different games, that the base game is the most important part of playing games throughout years of playing different games. Very true. Right now, you can get over to here on Cracked Acorns, and you can get a deal for the base game of $5.99. We got the and you just made it to the game, Imp. You made it to the game. What do you think? What do you think, Imp? Okay. So we got Skyblivion going. It's some sweet stuff. What does this look like going in?
Set nearly 1,000 years before the events in the Elder Scrolls IV Oblivion and the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim, the Elder Scrolls Online lets you take part in the stories set within the compelling history and deep lore of the Elder Scrolls franchise. Designed to be played exactly the way you want to play, you can start wherever you like. With no level restrictions and no subscription required, this massive world is yours to explore, alone or with friends. Choose a favorite location or storyline and jump in. From the capital cities of the Three Alliances to the magical Somerset Isles. From the Khajiit territory of Elsewhere to Morrowind, the home of the Dark Elves. From frozen Skyrim in the north to the endless swamps of Blackmarsh, adventure is everywhere. Are you ready to forge your own legend? Options for creating and personalizing characters in the Elder Scrolls Online are almost without limit. Choose from 9 different character races, with a 10th race option available as an add-on. Select from 6 unique classes and customize them to fill exactly the role you want to play. Want to create a high elf sorcerer who wears heavy armor and wields dual daggers for close quarters combat? Why not? Or maybe a Red Guard Dragon Knight who prefers light armor and a bow. It's completely up to you. Earn skill points as you adventure across Tamriel to improve your character. Then master and customize your skills to match your style of play. As you explore the world, keep an eye out for sky shards. For every 3 of these rare crystals you collect, you earn a bonus skill point to spend on your character. The in-game skill advisor provides recommendations on how to best spend your points at each level, based on the different roles available to your character. And you can always reset your skills and reallocate your points whenever you visit a major city, so you can build and play the exact character you imagine. Go anywhere, do anything. That's the freedom presented in the Elder Scrolls Online. The game scales your character to the content, so explore any dark cave or mysterious forest that intrigues you. Adventure on your own, or with friends, even if those friends have wildly different levels or belong to different alliances. Dive into the rich and varied story content as a solo player, or join a group to take on the most dangerous dungeons and boss monsters in the world. During your character creation, select one of the 3 alliances competing for power in this era: the Daggerfall Covenant, the Ebonheart Pact, or the Old Mary Dominion. Each alliance features a unique and compelling storyline, but your choice never precludes you from playing with friends of different alliances. The Elder Scrolls Online is designed so you can travel anywhere at any time, no matter your level or alliance. Tamriel is a dangerous place. When you cannot sneak or talk your way out of conflict, you have to fight. The Elder Scrolls Online features an action-based combat system, reminiscent of the classic Elder Scrolls games. Use your skills, special abilities, and a combination of light and heavy attacks to defend yourself and your allies while you obliterate your foes. Unleash powerful synergy attacks when fighting as part of a group, and use block and dodge to reduce damage and avoid enemy attacks. If you prefer sneaking to direct combat, you can use stealth to evade detection, get around obstacles, or even set yourself up to unleash a potent surprise attack. Even the best solo player needs a little help now and then. Use the Group and Activity Finder and the Friends list to team up with other players for a dungeon or other adventure. The Elder Scrolls Online community is extremely welcoming to new players and invites them to join in. Our players go out of their way to help new players and show them the ins and outs of adventuring in Tamriel. This is especially evident within player guilds, a great way to meet others and develop lasting relationships that enhance your game. Join a guild to trade resources, tackle group content, or simply chat about the latest revelation of lore. There are also in-game guilds your character can join to receive new skill options and special rewards. The Fighters Guild, the Mages Guild, the Dark Brotherhood, and the Thieves Guild are all accessible through story content. And for a real challenge, join the Undaunted and earn a unique skill line and extra rewards for tackling group dungeons. Dungeons present some of the most difficult and dangerous content available in the Elder Scrolls Online. From the small dungeon delves that challenge solo players, to group dungeons that require 4 players to take on, to the ultimate 12-person trials. These strange and wondrous places offer amazing visuals, complex battles, and compelling opponents unlike anything else in the game. Once your character reaches 10th level and you have a better understanding of the game, the Elder Scrolls Online gives you the option to participate in a variety of player versus player, or PvP, content. Duels offer a more intimate PvP experience, where you can test your skills or try out a new character build in one-on-one combat against another player. Battlegrounds present short, intense combat, as 4-person teams take on 15-minute battles to earn achievements, experience, and special rewards. Alliance wars are large-scale battles, where the 3 alliances fight for control of the imperial capital of Cyrodiil. With siege weapons and massive armies, fight to capture and defend keeps and win the day. While you adventure and explore, don't forget to collect the valuable resources you find scattered throughout the world. These items can be used to craft weapons, armor, food, potions, and accessories that you can use to improve or further customize your character. Develop your skills in one or more professions and improve them by completing specialized crafting writs. The professions include alchemy, blacksmithing, enchanting, clothing, woodworking, provisioning, and jewelry crafting. The Elder Scrolls Online provides players with the ability to own and personalize homes for their characters all across Tamriel. Homes can be acquired by completing quests, purchased through the Crown Store, or bought with in-game gold. Houses consist of single-room abodes to multi-chambered mansions. But nothing beats the opulence or grandeur of a manor house, complete with luxury accommodations for your character and up to 24 guests. Home ownership doesn't end there. Craft furnishings and accessories to personalize, improve, and decorate your home. There's never been a better moment to jump in and start playing the Elder Scrolls Online. With access to a multitude of adventures all across the width and breadth of Tamriel, and the freedom to play wherever and however you like. It's time to begin your Elder Scrolls story.